patients where their healthy 20-year-old son suddenly,
Yes.
dies in an accident, electrical, unfortunate. What they have gone through in the previous lives, which is now playing out in this life of us.
The parents should have that much detachment. Why it is happening only to us? These factors are all external factors. Soul is not connected to them. In this life, why people doesn't have children also? But I'll tell you the reason. Why in Kalyuga, most of the people are living a adharmic way. And people's mentalities are also all wrongly thinking. Now, all that accumulated karma of people, of their 100, 200 births, they're experiencing in one. Somebody could be suffering extremely poor. This infertility is one aspect of it. That is the reason why some couple childless. IVF process is not a easy process. Okay, they are undergoing much and much in this life itself, much and much more. In spite of our IVFs, they will not conceive.
I've had patients where their healthy 20-year-old son suddenly,
Yes.
Dies in an accident, electrical, unfortunate. So this, what you have beautifully explained, I'm able to understand what they have gone through in the previous lives, which is now playing out.
Yeah, playing out
in this life of us.
The parents should have that much detachment. It is difficult being a parent to see our son in suffering, definitely difficult. But this is what has happened. That's how we see people around us also doing very good, leading a normal, wonderful lives. Why? Because they are experiencing the positive karma in this life.
Right.
Okay, you would have already experienced this in your earlier lives. Already you would have experienced. The negative thing has come to experience now.
Right.
So you can't blame God for giving me this, because like other one, you would have lived far better way in your earlier lives. Or maybe in your next life, you would live in a far better way. You'll have wonderful kids, wonderful family, everything. That is why we see such divergent life around us. Divergent life. You see, most uneducated families also. Uneducated, not to put them down, I am telling. Because it's a wrong notion, people to say, no, I am completely highly professional, highly qualified, we are good. But still, why it has not happened to me? Okay. And for normal families, wonderful kids are born. And their kids are born also. See, for some people, we see childless. This is what is the infertility is what.
Right.
I think we are discussing now. Why it is happening only to us. See, this is not bound by, dictated by what is your profession, either you have got money, how you are in this life. These factors are all external factors. Soul is not connected to them. Okay, soul is formless. The soul is not connected to your dress or your money, what the money you have got in your pocket, who is your father, you have got too many buildings. Soul is nothing. Soul takes the birth in a family only to undergo the karma it has. Whatever karma it has to undergo, who should be the siblings, who should be, it all chooses that. And at that destined time only it happens. So that's why I tell parents also, don't get traumatized by these things. It is difficult, but you are undergoing a negative karma. And that karma you in this generation, in this birth, present birth. So just pray God to give the strength to you to understand this, to take this, to pass through this. Don't blame someone else for your misdeeds. See, most of the people, everyone immediately blames someone else for their things. Okay. And we always compare, human nature is to compare what you don't have only, you always compare with others. What we have, we don't compare with us. So suppose I say a childless couple, they are extremely well qualified, doing extremely well, wonderful parents, wonderful siblings, but they always compare, no, what is this? I don't have a child. See, and or I don't have something else. See, in this life, Why people doesn't have children also in birth? I'll tell you the reason. Why is that in spite of several efforts, they will not be blessed with a kid? That is the
absolutely very, very real situation.
Yeah, your next question is the
Yes.
real situation.
Yes,
No?
yes.
So, see, all these external factors are different. All of us should imbibe very strongly in our minds. Okay? It is only the soul which is in us to experience, to complete some portion. See, what miniature portion in 180th means? When you have crossed through millions of births, in one birth, what is the miniature, extremely miniature part of living 80 years? In this, we complete some of that and next go again. Okay. And that too, Arti, the thing is, that what happens is, when Dharma in the world itself is drastically reducing as of now, the souls which have to undergo a karmic pattern, negative pattern, okay, by their whatever they have done bad deeds in the earlier lives, which they have to undergo now, in each birth, they'll be undergoing the negative prarabdha karmas of about 100 births in one birth now. Because when Dharma itself is not around, that is the reason we are seeing so much of suffering around now. All these infertility issues, problems, everything have come, even though they were there about 100 years ago, 200 years ago. It was very, very less. Hardly somewhere, very rarely in some families, in one family they used to see. But it has come very common, it has become now.
1 in 6 couples.
Yes, statistically.
Yes.
So that means how bad the situation is, because individuals, as I've been telling again, all of us pass through this cycle, we'll experience in each birth. No? When Dharma is not around in the world, all the souls, they have to undergo the prarabdha karmas of 100 births at one birth. In one birth. Okay. See, we all listen one thing. No, we are all aware of one thing. We always say there is Rama Raja. Everyone used to be very happy. Okay, people used to be extremely happy, and nobody was having any doors, no thieves, and all crops on time, rain is in time, and that perfect Dharma was used to be there. Satya Yuga, Dharma, Satya Yuga, in which Dharma has been on all the four legs. This is for Nalpada. Four padas, we say, no?
Yes.
Okay. But just think, I have told you, we have passed through 27 Mahayugas.
Right.
Isn't it?
Right.
So that means we have passed through in this Kalyuga. Earlier Kalyugas also we were there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So in Kalyuga, most of the people are living a most adharmic way.
Difficult.
Okay. Difficult. And people's mentalities are also all wrongly thinking. No human values, no human this thing come now. This has started from Dwapara Yuga itself. Right. Mahabharata itself is what has come like that. No?
Right.
Just siblings only. Okay. So Dharma has started to fall right from then itself. So that means all of us have lived in all these things. Previous. So when you have lived in Treta Yuga, okay, all of us we have lived in Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and at that time life was everything was peaceful. But by that time also they have lived about in 25 Kalyugas. They had lot of negative karma now. Right. So there should be many thieves also at that time.
Yes.
People who do all other adharma activities, non-dharmic things, or negative things, or violence, all these things. But nothing was there in those times in Satya Yuga. Why? When Dharma is there around in the universe itself, the soul's positive karma only will come into experience. Understood? When they will be living 70 years, 80 years, whatever they will live. In that lives, all the souls, all of us were there. So it is only their positive karma which they have accumulated in earlier lives that has been coming to experience during that time. Because in that period, dharma is tremendous. So you don't experience negative karma. All your positive karma you are experiencing then and live in a wonderful state. Everyone lives happily, human values, people help each other, no thefts, and people are overjoyed. And the kings used to rule wonderfully. And everyone, Ramaraja means everybody says no, Ramaraja when she will come. So people lived very happily. But these people have done something else also. But still, why they have lived happily? Because it is only their positive karma is coming into their experience during that period. During that year. So when all your positive karma is coming at that time, so your negative karma is so much accumulated. No, it is overflowing simply. All that overflow has to come now. So you can't take it in each birth one and one and one. Yes. So how your positive karma, only positive karma, that in Treta Yuga, you 3 times this. Okay. So our Kalyuga is when it's 4 lakhs years, it is something like 13 lakhs years, 3 times, 4.2, no? Yes. 3 times that. Okay, 12 point something it will come. Okay. So in such many lakhs of years, you have not undergone any negative karma. When Ramaraja was there, all souls, all of us, every human being now who was among us, all these souls lived a wonderful life. They behaved in a beautiful way. They behaved in a practical way, most positive way, most polite way they used to talk. They never used to harass anyone. They never used to shout at anyone. Everyone was happy, very happy. Like that, 12 lakh years. 12 lakh means how many lakhs births you have taken? Okay, how many births you have taken? And all these births, the earlier negative karma has not come to your experience, no? Right. Isn't it? Yes. That negative karma is just hitting your head now. In Kalyuga. In Kalyuga. In Kalyuga, because in Kalyuga, Dharma has come to completely, it is run now on one pada, we'll say no, it is running on one pada only. From 4, 3, 2, 1, we have come. And we are seeing how it is there now around us. In every sphere of life, there is no Dharma. Okay, all institutions, corruption, everything. We are seeing in many institutions around us, no? Institutions are nothing but people. Right. It's only people. Right. Isn't it? Now, all that accumulated karma of people, of their 100, 200 births, they're experiencing in one birth. That is the reason the suffering is so bad nowadays, so traumatic now. So this suffering, different individuals suffer in different ways. Okay. Somebody could be suffering extremely poor. Okay. He is very knowledgeable and very humble, very honest. But all through his life, this life, he will undergo a lot of poverty. Okay. Doesn't have a square meal a day. We know how people in African countries live now. Yes. So wow, those are all the people who have done a lot of karma. They took birth there. So the geographical area also where you see, it's not that every time you take birth in Hyderabad in this place, no. Nest could be anywhere, everywhere, any place in this universe you could take a birth. Right. So the negative karma is coming, affecting different individuals in different levels in the present time. Right. Okay. So somebody no money, somebody may not have a leg, somebody meets with an accident at an early stage in the life, or some parents see couple of children, see these parents, they live for 80 years, 90 years, and in front of their eyes, they see their sons, their son-in-laws leaving this world. It's traumatic, no? It is the most traumatic thing for any human being is to see your own kid living before you, your own child living before you. That is highest trauma, isn't it? So, but that is what is happening around. Yes. We have been seeing many such cases now. Yes. People in the 80s, they are losing, not only losing sons and all, Some of them are losing grandchildren who are of something, sometimes 5 years, 7, 8 years. And as you are aware, cancer also has tremendously increased.
It's the same reason. It is accumulated karma which is being played out now.
Played out now. In different spheres of life, we are seeing its effects. Because people are suffering because they are undergoing the negative karma of 200 births, 500 births, somebody. I see when somebody comes in front of me, I see that very, very dharmic person, 88 years. And he has translated a great Sanskrit treatise to the world, he brought it. But in front of him, in his eyes, in his lifetime, he lost 8 of his children, grandchildren, son-in-laws. 8 of them he lost. But he went on. He completed what he wanted to do. But see that drama, how much traumatic, Aarti, yes. Losing 8 of the children in front of him. And that I saw that person, I met that person. And so, because he is now suffering a negative karma of 500 births, he is suffering in this birth. Likewise, it is affecting in severe spheres of life. See, the other day, near Nellore, there was an accident on a highway. Okay, from the Nellore town, it is just about 10 kilometers. On the main road, an accident has occurred, and 3 or 4 people, some 2 people died on the same spot at that incident, but 3, 4 on the just if they get medical attention, they would survive. So immediately the ambulance have rushed, and it's only 10 kilometers from the Nellore, the town. The ambulance has picked them. It has literally happened. Picked them. Okay, and those one who are terribly injured, but they're still living when they didn't lose life. So he traveled just for 6 kilometers. A lorry coming in the opposite direction, and there is a what you call the road divider is also there. Other side, a lorry is coming with some sand lorry. It hit a pole, came into this side of the road, and hit the ambulance. All have died instantly at that instant. So, in spite of ambulance itself has gone to pick these people, that ambulance has met with it literally has happened. Ambulance met with the accident. So that is so traumatic for them. What more traumatic could be? It is they are destined to die in that way in this life. So such traumas we have been seeing so much around. So last week someone met me, Aarti, and they had a kid, just at least 6 months, and I was I couldn't sleep that night. That kid was born with cancer of the retina. How traumatic! Small kid of 6 months, baby, had cancer. So, which cancer we have not heard about 100 years ago. Okay, people say no, medical science did not know, then it was existing, but it is not as prevalent as now. So this negative karma, what people are experiencing now, 100 was coming head on with them, no? Right. In different spheres. One sphere, one aspect of this is childlessness. Right. This infertility is one aspect of it. That is the reason why some couple childless, they are passing through traumatic times. Not just childless, in spite of giving the best medical IVF treatments, 3 to 4 times also. See, IVF one, getting it first time itself is a traumatic for them. They will have to take so many hormone injections. Yes. The process is not a easy process. Okay. That means they are undergoing the karma. All that karma, that 100 births are undergoing. And suppose they are undergoing much and much in this life itself, much and much more. In spite of our IVFs, they will not get the concept. They will not conceive. Because they have to undergo the trauma. And as in other spheres, as I have just now told, this is another aspect. These are different aspects of a human suffering.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody could be, see, human suffering could be in 100 ways, no? See, the other day, we saw somebody in US, it has come in all papers also, one Mr. Vedam Subramaniam, for a fault, for a murder which he has not committed when he was 21 in a classroom. I mean, he was staying in a hostel. He was kept in the most critical prison for 43 years in US. 43 years he has spent his life in US in prison. That's also trauma, no?
Yes.
43 years, mean, by the time you come out, whole world, how much world will change?
Half the life is over.
Over. From 23 at the 64, 65 when you come out, 43. And one good thing is, so he has undergone the karma, but the beauty is, I mean, see the soul. That's why I say the soul's vasanas is. He has done so many degrees. He had a lot of education. And he has taught his all people who have been undergoing this term. He has educated them. All these 43 years he utilized for that. But being 43 years around in the same premises, how traumatic is it? That is one aspect. So I folded hands, I tell all the ones who are seeing this, because we are doing from infertility, this specific area we are telling, okay, this is what we are discussing now. The suffering is multifold in different aspects of life. This is one aspect of life. What I have told you is one.
Right.
Okay. And some people, cancer also. See, okay, someone gets cancer because you have, or later not term that cancer, some dreaded disease.
Right.
Okay. Some dreaded disease, someone gets you because of the prarabdha karma.
Right.
And within 2 months, you leave this world.
Right.
Okay. In a way, our people will say, no, it is good, he got relief from this. But there are people who suffer for about 8 years. They undergo chemos, and the doctor will say everything is fine, it is not spread. After 2 years, when you go, it has become metastatic. Right. It is spread, and they say, no, fine, you will live for another 6 years. And 2 years, again cycles start. And how, if you look at that person, how frail and how, I mean, tears roll down your eyes seeing it. So the other one could have suffered for 8 years of this trauma and then finally leaves. But someone has left only just after 2 years, 2 months. 2 months. Same type of disease, both have got, but somebody had undergone that trauma because that soul is experiencing that 500 births of negative karma in this life. So these are all different spheres, different aspects. So not having children, or in spite of the best efforts not having children, is one aspect of this thing. Yes.
Guru Garu, so beautifully you have put that how we are exhausting our negative karma intensely in this birth in Kalyuga, because of which we are having intense suffering, be it dreaded disease. Right. Infertility is one aspect of severe suffering. It is not the only thing. It may be depression.
That's what I want to drive it to everyone.
It is not, infertility is one aspect of intense exhaustion of the previous prarabdha karmas. Like this dreaded diseases, maybe we are also seeing so many psychological problems. So it has become so rampant. Severe depression. All this was never there.
Acute depression, severe mental disorders. People are suffering nowadays.
That is also one aspect.
Yes, that is also one aspect. Because there is no dharma. When there is no dharma around, there is no positivity. The energy around you is also, everything is negative. And we are all living under Wi-Fi. Isn't it? Always we are under Wi-Fi only.
Right.
So even though you are not seeing the waves, you are living under. So the cell phone rings because the wave is stuck in.
Yes.
Otherwise, it won't ring. No,
Yes.
only thing we are not seeing it.
Right.
So all these waves are causing so much of radiation, so much on human brains. It is causing so much effect, and some people are getting affected. So somebody could get another disease, somebody getting with mental disorders. These mental disorders also because of this only. Negativity, so much of negativity around us. That is leading to mental disorders. You can see highly educated. Suddenly they go into depression. Which is several
Yes.
families.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are doing so well, but they don't know why they are going through such severe mental depression.
Yes.
So, Guru Garu, we've understood why it is happening, why it is happening now, why it is more rampant in Kalyuga. So beautifully you have given a understanding of why we are going through what we are going through, but also
what
you gave
should we do?
What should we do? And you have given a little secret of it in the gentleman you spoke about who was in the US in jail.
Yeah.
And you said for 43 years, despite going through such bad times,
Yes.
he did a lot of good as well, and he taught.
Yes, our
and
people can just type in Google, you will get his Vedam Subramaniam. What wonderfully he has read, he has educated many of them.
So, Guru Garu, you have thrown light on a subject so many people are silently struggling with.
Yes.
We now know why we are having so many struggles in Kali Yuga. But how do parents deal with all this pain which is coming their way?